Shabbat Shalom, folks. It is now Shabbat. It is actually, well, it is the night, the beginning of it, the night part right now. And I'm going to read the Torah portion for this Shabbat, or Sabbath, for those of you who are uneducated and not very intelligent. It is the Sabbath day, right. Shemot, beginning in Shemot 6, verse 1. Then Jehovah said unto Moshe, Now shalt thou see what I will do to Pharaoh, for with a strong hand shall he let them go, and with a strong hand shall he drive them out of his land. And Elohim spake unto Moshe, and said unto him, I am Jehovah, or Yad He Wow He. And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Yitzchak, and unto Yaakov by the name of Elohim Almighty, but by my name Yehovah, or Yad He Wow He. Was I not known to them? And I have also established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan, the land of their pilgrimage, wherein they were strangers, and I have also heard the groaning of the children of Israel, whom the Egyptians keep in bondage, and I have remembered my covenant. Wherefore say unto the children of Israel, I am Jehovah, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will rid you out of their bondage, and I will redeem you with a stretched out arm and with great judgments. Shavang. And I will take you to me for a people, and I will be to you a Elohim, and ye shall know that I am Jehovah your Elohim, which bringeth you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians. And I will bring you in, and I will bring you in unto the land concerning the which I did swear to give it to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Yaakov, and I will give it you for an heritage. I am Yehovah. And Moshe spake so unto the children of Israel, but they hearkened not unto Moshe for anguish of spirit and for cruel bondage. And Jehovah spake unto Moshe, saying, Go and speak unto Pharaoh, king of Egypt, that he let the children of Israel go out of his land. And Moshe spake before the Lord, saying, Behold, the children of Israel have not hearkened unto me. How then shall Pharaoh hear me, who am of uncircumcised lips? And Jehovah spake unto Moshe and unto Aaron, and gave them a charge unto the children of Israel and unto Pharaoh king of Egypt, to bring the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. 14. These be the heads of their fathers' houses, the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, Hanoch, and Balu, Hezron, and Carmi. These be the families of Reuben. And the sons of Shimon, Yemuel, and Yamin, and Ochad, and Yachin, and Zohar, and Shaul, the son of a Canaanitish woman. These are the families of Shimon, and these are the names of the sons of Levi according to their generations, Gershon, and Kohat, and Merari. And the years of the life of Levi were 137 years. The sons of Gershon, Livni, and Shmi, according to their families. And the sons of Kohath, Amram, and Izhar, and Hebron, and Uzziel, and the years, excuse me, and the years of the life of Kohath were 133 years. And the sons of Merari, Machali, and Mushi, these are the families of Levi according to their generations. And Amram took him Jochebed, his father's sister, to wife, and she bare him Angaron and Moshe. And the years of the life of Amram were 100, and in the years of the life of Amram were 137 years. 21. Okay, I just want to mention right there that it says there Moshe and Angaron were brothers. And the sons of Izhar, Korah, and Nepheg, and Zechari. And the sons of Uzziel, Mishael, and Elzaphan, and Zitri. And Angaron took him Elisheva, daughter of Aminadav, sister of Nangashon, to wife, and she bare him Nadav, and Avihu, Elengazar, and Itamar. And the sons of Korah, Asir, and Elkanah, and Aviasaph. These are the families of the Korites. And Elengazar, Aaron's son, took him one of the daughters of Putiel to wife, and she bare him Phinehas. Excuse me, that's incorrect. Phinehas. These are the heads of the fathers of the Levites according to their families. These are that Angaron and Moshe, to whom Jehovah said, Bring out the children of Israel from the land of Egypt according to their armies. These are they which spake to Pharaoh king of Egypt to bring out the children of Israel from Egypt. These are that Moshe and Angaron. 28. And it came to pass on the day when Jehovah spake unto Moshe in the land of Egypt, that Jehovah spake unto Moshe, saying, I am Jehovah, speak thou unto Pharaoh king of Egypt all that I say unto thee. And Moshe said before the Lord, Behold, I am of uncircumcised lips, and how shall Pharaoh hearken unto me? Apparently, Moshe was still uncircumcised then. Shavan, and Jehovah said unto Moshe, See, I have made thee a God to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and Angaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, and that he send the children of Israel out of his land, and I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. And the Egyptians shall know that I am Jehovah, when I stretch forth my hand upon Egypt, and bring out the children of Israel from among them. And Moshe and Angaron did as Jehovah commanded them, so did they. Shavan. And Moshe was 80 years old, meaning 80 years old, and Angaron 83 years old, meaning 83 years old, when they spake unto Pharaoh. And Jehovah spake unto Moshe and unto Angaron, saying, When Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, Show a miracle for you, Then thou shalt say unto Angaron, Take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. And Moshe and Angaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as Jehovah had commanded, and Angaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers. Now the magicians of Egypt, they also did in like manner with their enchantments, through devils. For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods. And he hardened Pharaoh's heart, that he hearkened not unto them as Jehovah had said. So, there's some wisdom right there, folks. Verse 13, it says, And he hardened Pharaoh's heart, that he hearkened not unto them as Jehovah had said. So it means Jehovah actually hardened Pharaoh's heart, meaning he knew that Pharaoh hated him already. So, and even if he made Pharaoh need him, he would never submit and obey and love him like Jehovah wants us all to do. So, hence he hardened his heart. 14. And Jehovah said unto Moshe, Pharaoh's heart is hardened, he refuseth to let the people go. Get thee unto Pharaoh in the morning, lo, he goeth out unto the water, and thou shalt stand by the river's brink against he come, or to meet him. And the rod which was turned to a serpent shalt thou take in thine hand, and thou shalt say unto him, Jehovah Elohim of the Hebrews hath sent me unto thee, saying, Let my people go, that they may serve me, or worship me in the wilderness. And behold, hitherto thou wouldest not hear. Thus saith Jehovah, In this thou shalt know that I am Jehovah. Behold, I will smite with the rod that is in mine hand upon the waters which are in the river, and they shall be turned to blood. And the fish that is in the river shall die, and the river shall stink, and the Egyptians shall loathe, or be weary of, to drink of the water of the river. And Jehovah spake unto Moshe, Say unto Angaron, Take thy rod, and stretch out thine hand upon the waters of Egypt, upon their streams, upon their rivers, and upon their ponds, and upon all their pools of water, that they may become blood, and that there may be blood throughout all the land of Egypt, both in vessels of wood and in vessels of stone. And Moshe and Angaron did so as Jehovah commanded, and he lifted up the rod and smote the waters that were in the river in the sight of Pharaoh and in the sight of his servants, and all the waters that were in the river were turned to blood. 21. And the fish that was in the river died, and the river stank, and the Egyptians could not drink of the water of the river, and there was blood throughout all the land of Egypt. And the magicians of Egypt did so with their enchantments, and Pharaoh's heart was hardened, neither did he hearken unto them, as Jehovah had said. And Pharaoh turned and went into his house, neither did he set his heart to this also. And all the Egyptians digged round about the river for water to drink, for they could not drink of the water of the river. And 7 days were fulfilled after that Jehovah had smitten the river. 8. And Jehovah spake unto Moshe, Go unto Pharaoh, and say unto him, Thus saith Jehovah, Let my people go, that they may serve me. And if thou refuse to let them go, behold, I will smite all thy borders with frogs. And the river shall bring forth frogs abundantly, which shall go up and come into thine house, and into thy bedchamber, and upon thy bed, and into the house of thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thine ovens, and into thy kneading troughs. And the frogs shall come up, and the frogs shall come up both on thee, and upon thy people, and upon all thy servants. And Jehovah spake unto Moshe, say unto Aaron, stretch forth thine hand with thy rod over the streams, over the rivers, and over the ponds, and cause frogs to come up upon the land of Egypt. And Aaron stretched out his hand over the waters of Egypt, and the frogs came up and covered the land of Egypt. Shabbat. And the magicians did so with their enchantments, or secret arts, and brought up frogs upon the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh called for Moshe and Aaron and said, entreat Jehovah that he may take away the frogs from me and from my people, and I will let the people go, that they may do sacrifice unto Jehovah. And Moshe said unto Pharaoh, glory over me, when shall I entreat for thee and for thy servants and for thy people to destroy the frogs from thee and thy houses, that they may remain in the river only? And he said, tomorrow. And he said, be it according to thy word, that thou mayest know that there is none like unto Jehovah our Elohim. And the frogs shall depart from thee, and from thy houses, and from thy servants, and from thy people. They shall remain in the river only. And Moshe and Aaron went out from Pharaoh, and Moshe cried unto Jehovah because of the frogs which he had brought against Pharaoh. And Jehovah did according to the word of Moshe, and the frogs died out of the houses, out of the villages, and out of the fields. Okay, so right there is saying that, Moshe was disturbed by all the frogs. So, he asked Jehovah to, he was asking Jehovah to, kill them all. And Jehovah did, according to his word. 14. And they gathered them together upon heaps, and the land stank. But when Pharaoh saw that there was respite, he hardened his heart, and hearkened not unto them, as Jehovah had said. And Jehovah said unto Moshe, say unto Aaron, stretch out thy rod, and smite the dust of the land, that it may become lice throughout all the land of Egypt. And they did so, for Aaron stretched out his hand with his rod, and smote the dust of the earth, and it became lice in man, and in beast. All the dust of the land became lice throughout all the land of Egypt. And the magicians did so with their enchantments to bring forth lice, but they could not. So there were lice upon man and upon beast. Then the magicians said unto Pharaoh, this is the finger of Elohim. And Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he hearkened not unto them, as Jehovah had said. And Jehovah said unto Moshe, rise up early in the morning, and stand before Pharaoh. Lo, he cometh forth to the water, and say unto him, thus saith Jehovah, let my people go, that they may serve me. 21. Else if thou wilt not let my people go, behold, I will send swarms of flies upon thee, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thy houses, and the houses of the Egyptians shall be full of swarms of flies, and also the ground whereon they are. And I will sever in that day the land of Goshen, in which my people dwell, that no swarms of flies shall be there, to the end thou mayest know that I am Jehovah in the midst of the earth. And I will put a division between my people and thy people. Tomorrow shall the sign be. And Jehovah did so, and there came a grievous swarm of flies into the house of Pharaoh, and into his servants' houses, and into all the land of Egypt. The land was corrupted or destroyed by reason of the swarms of flies. And Pharaoh called for Moshe and for Aaron and said, Go ye, sacrifice to your Elohim in the land. And Moshe said, It is not meet so to do, for we shall sacrifice the abomination of the Egyptians to Jehovah our Elohim. Lo, shall we sacrifice the abomination of the Egyptians before their eyes? And will they not stone us? And they're saying there, he's saying there, if you, sacrifice before the abomination of the Egyptians before their eyes, that they're going to stone the children of Israel for doing that. We will go 3 days